This Saturday at Survivor Series, you'll defend your United States title in a triple threat. How are you preparing for an incensed Bobby Lashley, who's been on a warpath as of late, and a far more vicious Austin Theory than we've ever seen before?
Graves, you know I asked for this match, right? You know I asked for this match because I've got a bone to pick with both of these gentlemen. You don't prepare for a wild Bobby Lashley. You don't tame a wild Bobby Lashley. You survive a wild Bobby Lashley if you're equipped. And luckily for me, I've got a PhD in getting back up. I'm like the Goonies. I never say die. As for Austin Theory, he's lost everything, and he may be more dangerous than he's ever been. But make no mistake about it, he is still the stupidest person on the face of the earth. Austin Theory is the stupidest person on the face of planet Earth for what he tried to do to me last week. Austin Theory jumped me from behind. He tried to beat me at my own game. Austin Theory wanted to make a name off of my name, and that never ends well for anybody. Theory, you don't believe me? You need some proof? Why don't you pick up your little cell phone, call Cody Rhodes, you ask him how his rehab is going. Yeah, you say, Cody, is it a good idea to pick a fight with Seth freaking Rollins? You let me know what he says. The bottom line is this. This Saturday at Survivor Series, no, we are not in the War Games match, no. But I promise you, it is going to be a war. Because you've got three men who do not like each other going toe to toe to toe, and we are all on the cusp. We could all snap at any second. And Bobby Lashley, he's a brute, and I've dealt with those. And Austin Theory, well, I know him like the back of my hand because I used to be Austin Theory. The real question is, what are those boys gonna do to prepare for me? Because I am one of one. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. And after Survivor Series, I will still be the United States.